Bulavanaka. Welcome back to Rain Project, and today we are really excited because we're here at Vunde Vibe Studio. This studio belongs to the one and only Vunde Queen of Fiji, and also known around the Pacific and around the world. All the communities of Fiji around the world know this amazing woman who's been out there in the music scene for years. And today we have Vunde Queen, Mrs. Laisa Vulakoro.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you so much. Bulavanaka, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to all you viewers. And of course, I have my best friend here, Mr. Sevuwanga, who is also going to be helping me facilitate this workshop.
He is a vocal trainer all the way from Sydney. He also is a business consultant and an event coordinator. He's everything that you could ever ask for. Mr. Sevu has performed with Patti LaBelle, one of my favorite singers. Just a quick question. What are you currently up to nowadays?
Oh, I think my life is really very exciting right now, and I'm heading back to PNG tomorrow. Back to the season 2 of Vocal Fusion's MTV's Vocal Fusion program, which is a singing show competition in Papua New Guinea. So I am the mentor and the head judge on the show. Yeah, I think it's nice to have platforms as such, and like the Rain Project, it's all good because what we're doing here is developing our young talent of the Pacific, and this is what is needed. A lot of the young people out there, like when we started off, we were just left out there to do it all on our own, find ourselves. And this one, now that we are here, we are in the position to be able to help the young people, and why not? And I'm really grateful to you, Elena, and all the young people here, and Mr. Sevu here, of course, for coming together today to conduct this workshop and share all our experiences. And at the same time, we are helping the young people that are here try to establish themselves in the music industry.
I really liked what you shared about the well-roundedness of it, because there's a lot of creative people tend to go this pathway and they get discouraged because the business aspect they are blinded to. There's of course lack of mentoring and coaching around that. So having this kind of opportunity is really, really important for the sustainability of their careers, right? I think it's very important for them to look long-term and the different things that they need to prepare themselves for, because it's a tough road. I think people look at the lights and the stage and they think that that's all there is to it. Well, as you both know, there is so much sacrificing, so much hard work, and the more that we can provide opportunities and a platform here and abroad for those that are building their careers, I think it's a very important thing. So well done to you ladies.
Thank you so much. We're ready to dig into the vast knowledge, the wealth of experiences that will be shared today. So we'll definitely look forward to a great time.
For someone to sustain a career like this lady here, it takes a lot of tenacity. It takes a lot of, passion and also faith. To keep going, and
sacrifices and discipline, self-discipline.
Here, so it's not all the pretty, the 5 minutes of glory and fame that we get on the stage, where we hit all those notes and so forth. It's all the work that goes pre and post that people don't see. But that's what builds up your the muscles. There's the wins, but there's also the battles. So you need to share how do you fight the battle so that you can have the wins, right?
That's right.
And the greater the battle, the greater the victory.
That's right.
So we need to kind of take all that into perspective, especially when you're pursuing this.
Yeah, so I think we'll start with the questions from you guys.
I worry about how people react to my music and all that stuff. And it's really scaring me, which is why I sort of never really came out. But thanks to Elena and the Rain Project, I'm sort of coming out slowly. But at the same time, this is, it's still a worry for me.
Your worst enemy is yourself. Yeah, really, your worst enemy is yourself. One thing, when you want to become an artist, you've got to stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, and never be afraid. You always have to bring everything out. You got to go inside and bring that one out. Yeah, only then, like I noticed with myself, the way I've written songs that have made big hits, it's because I go inwards. I go inwards and I look to my heart and I find that. Never ever worry about what people are saying about you or what they're doing. because no matter what you're doing or not doing, they'll still say something. So forget it, you know. You always think about that. They'll always say something about you and what you're doing. So just go ahead and do it. They can talk as much as they want, because that's all they'll do. They'll talk. But you are doing something about what you want. Yeah? Just inspire them to also go ahead and do something about what they want. Never ever let anyone stop what you have inside. And when you really look deep inside and you write from your heart and in your mind, you will find that those will be hits because you created in your heart. Your soul needs to come out. Your soul needs to stand here, not sit in the back. He's not a background singer. Your soul is to be in the front.
Because your creativity is part of who you are. When we get rejected, when we get judged, it hurts a lot, you know? So, but that is part of the journey, that you become comfortable and confident in who you are, to find comfort in self, you know, and find comfort in who you are. Because until you're true at being honest and being true to self, you're just trying to be something else. You're trying to please people, you're trying to be that or that to other people, right? But part of the journey is making mistakes. You know, failure is not a final thing, and failure is part of the journey. You can't see failure as your enemy. You gotta see it as your friend, embrace it as part of this, you know what I mean? People just don't become who they are just like that. Yes, we're born with a lot of talent and gifts and different gifts, but you know, failure is something that we have to embrace and be willing to take on.
Another thing too that I'd like to emphasize here is the preparations. I think Felicia would know this very well, and James, and of course Elena. Preparations is everything. Like, you know, 99% of the time you are preparing behind the stage. You spend only 1% of your time on stage. The same thing with everything, with your writing, songwriting, you prepare.
The thing is, with a lot of these things, it's all about branding, and you must understand that's a keyword. You need to go and research that as an artist, because you've become a brand. You know, when you think, we were talking before about Mariah Carey, she's a brand. You know, she's created herself as such. When you hear her name, you get a sense of it, you know? Just like you would when you think Coca-Cola, you think a brand. Yes, it's a product. She's a product too.
Don't limit yourself. Yeah? Don't limit yourself. Find your niche. Find what's in there that needs to come out, that you will do best. And explore. Just keep on exploring. And then stay true to yourself, like we said before.
We'll be right back.